Say, greetings, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. I will wait for a couple of people to come on and have some things I want to address. So I'm very tired. I've been on a Zoom meeting for an hour and a half today about a situation. So then I also spoke with part of the council over in New York too. So there's many councilmen that I can speak to, and we all have gatherings together to speak of what is going on. I will say this. Those who feel that I'm not important, they can wish to do whatever they want. I am here to help even against my will due to councils of each tribal say you are giving out more sacred things than you should. Well, I'm trying to protect everyone that goes in the field. And if you feel that my knowledge, my wisdom, my advice is trash or rubbish, or you feel that I'm misleading you in the wrong direction, well, therefore you're wrong. I am a hard worker, kind person, and I deeply give my prayers and protection. But when others feel that they're being attacked by somebody, don't say it's me, because it's not. I don't attack people. That is not me. But if I do call out a person, I don't say his channel or her channel. I just make sure that person is invited to come to my channel. Now, many of the elders from different tribals, and I will say this, Tansei, they have told me, don't waste your time on people that can't understand the vision that you have and the ability to do with your eyes and the healing from your hands. Medicine, an elder is what we have stories from in the past, what have happened. Doesn't matter if it's with the Satangas or the cryptid. Now, when I give someone some advice, I'm treating them as they're my family. I don't betray them. I don't go behind their backs and talking nonsense. Or I don't give false information. So I'm on here because I want people to understand when I am praying for those and the guidance for those, I want to make sure you're protected in the field when you are investigating. But when you have crossed something and not understanding what it is, then you bring it upon yourself. Every state is cursed. Yes, you heard me say it. This is why many entities come, and has been many years they've been doing it. It's just that if you're feeling that you just seen it for now, I'm sorry to tell you, it's been here for a long time, and it's not going anywhere. For those that have asked me to give them guidance on cryptid, And yes, I do understand you go to others and view them, search them, but Google doesn't give you everything. And if you're gonna go speak or have another friend that is a medicine, the men are called shaman, then you go ahead. Because being a medicine and an elder means I have healings which I've done and which I've given sight to. Now, when I do that, after doing it for like an hour or two, it drains me. But I still come on to make my own videos to help out and give those the experience of understanding what is in the forest, what is Mother Earth. Now, many people are scared, and I understand that. I will always take a challenge in the woods, in the forest. I have nothing to lose but my family. And believe my family knows how I am. It's just like me challenging a man. They don't like it because they say, oh, you're a woman. You don't know nothing. Believe me, Mama Rainfeather taught me, and my mother has taught me, and Red Hawk has taught me many things, that it is very difficult for a man to bring upon a woman because a woman has more knowledge than that man at that time. So what I'm trying to say is, don't put down any elders. If you're going to speak with your tongue, then speak directly face to face, not on paper or a text. But I will say this, I will continue to pray for you. I continue to pray for those who ask me, because this is what I do. I love to help. I am more of a Mother Nature provides, that gives me the wisdom to teach and to help and to show. I'm unable to really be in my woods, but I do. I'm going to get back into it, even if it hurts me. So I know when things were a bit difficult for me around this time. And I came to realize that a few of those people didn't even check to see how I was doing or how I am, if I was still alive. Because to an understanding that I was in the coma, then I had to go back and look at my phones and get back on the laptop and go back to the clouds to figure out all my papers, my notes. For each individual that I've helped with any guidance, I have taken notes from what you said, what I said. And I'm always been very positive. But like I keep saying, I am different from a medium and a psychic. I got what the Creator and Mother Earth has given me. Now, I understand that, different channels have their perspective, if I'm saying it right. I understand that I do what I can for others to give them that guidance, even if it means silently dealing with just those who care to and continue to make the bags. Yes, what I do is I feel what of the color that will come into me of you. So then I make that bag. I dye that bag, that color that will help guide you. When you feel that you can't understand me, I wish people would honestly message me or video call me. I answer to most everyone. I've had a few call me late at night. I got up from leaving my husband in a movie to come to another room to speak, to help, to listen, give them the understanding what is in the woods, what is in the forest, what is around the lake or the river. I try my best, and I don't swear. Mama Rainfeather, now, if you spoke with her on my phone, yes, she would have hard time speaking in English, but I had a translator on there, so she would speak our language, Cree, and it would translate in English. And she did. I've seen it. I've heard hers from the videos or being recorded what it says. And she does have a fire mouth. I love that woman. This woman's taught me many things. But when you feel that you're being threatened or I'm not giving the right information, you know, you have to understand that I have mentioned many times about certain areas. But if you are investigating a certain area in your state, I wish you much luck. I will continue to pray. But it made me feel that I wasn't strong enough for you. Here, I'm 62 years old and you might be 45, 40. I have done many things worse than a man. Women get too scared. I don't. I do. And this is where my husband tells me, you're too strong for me. I can't. I can't do it. You're too powerful. You have, you will always have haters out there. And to become called an Indian, that's a slap in the face. We don't like to be called Indians because we don't have a dot in our forehead. And excuse me if I do have viewers that are listening that are Indian. I'm not against you or anything. I'm trying to teach the proper way. It's indigenous natives. If you don't want to say indigenous, say native. Because each tribal in the United States or in Canada or in Alaska or on the other side of the world, we still communicate. A lot of us do Zoom meetings and we ask why, what's going on. And that's where I really do talk with other tribal councils because I want them to know that I am doing what is right and what I'm supposed to say. And I don't go over boundaries of our laws. So I truly try my best to help everyone understand what is in the forest, what is in the woods. But when people feel that I'm misleading, come on. Now, you can speak to many other relatives and they're going to say, well, I heard from an elder say this, and, I heard from my own family saying this. Okay. And it's the same thing what I'm saying. We do not speak of the S, we say it. In majority, it comes from the Navajo area, which is in Arizona. But as the story goes, a warrior gave in the early 1600s, and I'm going to say this story again, where it says that it was a native protecting his tribal, his family, and his other relatives on that res, and to speak to the evil one and say, you take me, I will be your troll for whatever it is. just so I can protect my family. And that's when it had become, and I have mentioned many times, and it can form into a dog, a fox, a wolf. Now, a wingalo, he can form in different ways, but he uses the skin to put over him. And that is how he gets his antlers. It will tell you how old he is because he's shift-shaping into a wingalo. Now, I have spoken to and gave you some more information. As our ancestor says, give what you can, but don't speak of many sacred words that stays with us tribal. Protect us, then the people. And I say, I'm going to try to speak for the people because they need to learn and know and understand, because I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to really go out there and explain, oh yeah, this is in my woods and this almost attacked me. Now, if you're not wearing your protection bag that has your name that I prayed over, okay, you are protected because there is silver in there. Now, they had asked me, what are you going to do, Elder Berkeley? You feel that you're being mistreated, misunderstood. My tongue does not get loose with any sour words. I honestly pour my heart and all my energy to protect those who I come to, those who I grant the protection bag. I put my life in line. My husband says, you drain yourself for people you don't even know, and which is true. But if you have no mistașfunș tucoanii metach nishka akonananishte. What I'm trying to say is, if you cannot have your beliefs in me, then why do you waste your time asking? You're out on the field. You're investigating Mother Earth, day or mostly nights. But when I put myself in the line for you and still not knowledge, not respect, but yet say that things are happening, why aren't you doing this and that? Well, I had come to a conclusion telling myself that I will only speak for those who request. And I know that many of my viewers visit with other channels, and I just say be careful, because there are some that do false, there are some that do fakeness, but I tell you, if you have your guidance and your understanding with them, don't mislead, because I'm not misleading anyone. I will not be wasting my time or my energy on for those that don't believe in me. If I tell you there's a dog doing battle with a bear, now are you going to believe me in that? No, right? No, you won't. When an elder does speak of what cryptid is out there, even that's a Ci'Tanya too, many say you're not understanding. What I'm trying to say is why, or can you give me more information? Well, you're learning because you're going out in the forest and the woods to know. You're doing with your own investigation to see out there. But here, I'm so many thousand miles away, and I'm telling you exactly what I see and what you see. So how is that wrong if I'm right? And you say, oh yeah, you're right. But if you're second guessing me, then that's on you. Because I'm telling you now, I'm going to continue doing my channel, even the council said they didn't want me to do no more. I have spoken to 10 of the councils, and they email me as I'm going out there. I get a little alarm that goes boop, boop, boop. That means I have to click onto a Zoom meeting. After I had spoken to my best friend, I had gotten one because I was on the road. Again, I had to pull over, speak to them once again. And why? Why am I being targeted? Why am I being misled? Why am I being understand? What is it that they don't believe? Because I'm the youngest elder? And I said this a long, long time ago. I'm going to be 63. And even the elders in the family over here that I speak with, in Willamaka too, they always, I brighten them. I do what I can to share, exchange with them, even if it's making medicine from the plants to share to the rest. But when there is powwows, many of us go to the powwows to judge, to dance, to bless those people that come. I'm not saying relatives, I'm saying people, meaning not actually you, but people. And one council tells me, stop, don't make no bets, stop your guidance. If they can't believe in you, don't believe in them. If they can't show the positive that you've given, then they shall be them. Allow them to be them. I go out of my way for many people around the world, and I give them thanks. I give them prayers. I give them advice. I give them guidance. And I also listen to them when they're hurting, because I can feel that when they're hurting, I feel it. And I ask, you shouldn't feel this way. No one should make you feel this way. I am sorry I'm not there to hug you, but I send you an air hug. I send you my kindness and my love and my positive energy for you, so you can get out of that funk that someone has put you in, and unable to understand why people don't want to believe or make accusations. Oh, I know. No, you don't. No one knows in this whole world. You're not the creator. Because even us natives too are still learning more and more. We have sacred laws that we follow, and all tribals do. So therefore, I'm speak for myself. I'm not going to speak for other elders, but I know. I can say this, and I will say this. I do know that when some people were on their channels and have left, they have reached out to me and speak of many things that were wrong. And I said, let's be positive. Let's be friends amongst everyone, not allowing the tongue to get loose and allow it to get wild. Because when it gets wild, no one understands. And then you go out to the forest and the woods unsettled. You say your mind is positive and calm, but yet It's not. So the other entities are going to pick it up and they're going to say, wow, we have a prey. So do you want to be a prey or do you want to continue investigating? I believe people should be positive with themselves and listen to the knowledge. If you don't want to listen to me, go ahead and Google everything you want, because it takes you to one place, to another place, to another place, and you still end up being the same place where you started. But listening to an elder medicine that's giving you information and able to make you understand, and one you're willing to listen and then contact and then always say, hey, I've been positive for you, I've been doing this for you, what are you going to give me? There's not one thing that I've asked for anybody. I have never asked someone to donate. I can go back to all my videos. I've never said to donate, but I did say like and subscribe if you feel like it, because it's free. You know, and this is why I have very little community people, because I'm not one to go and strive to take money. If you donate, I appreciate it. I know I have received small little totions. It is okay. But if you feel you want it back, I will give it back to you. And there I will lose another viewer. That's okay. You want to go somewhere else and you want to believe in, but I tell breathe, breathe, because you need it. Sometimes myself also has to breathe and step back, because I want to see if you're learning. And this is why I step back. I don't step back just so, oh, you got it, you know what's there. No. I'm stepping a little back, but I'm still watching. I'm still listening. But when you want information, well, you shouldn't go live and say that. Why? I have nothing to hide. This is what my channel is, to speak up what is out there and understand, to work with other channels so they understand. This woman does not like games. And I'm sure many of you don't like games either. And I know that many people around say, hey, I got this going on my way, I got that going on my way. Can you tell me what's going on in your area? I'll tell you what's going on in mine. I have mentioned to you that when I got information from other tribals about how many of the Satangas are coming for war, okay, people were listening, and yes, there was. I'm not expecting to get grace or thanks or, hey, good job. No, it's called teamwork together. So I know I've been with the Satangas, I've communicated with the Satangas, and I've asked many questions. Many people saying, oh, this person was missing, this child is missing because of it. Not really. They don't really hurt. Even the aggressive ones, when you aggravate them, pushing too hard, it could be a different entity of it. And it's just like, I keep repeating myself about a Dogman. I repeat myself about a Wingalo. And I repeat myself always with a Satanga. Now, there are different kinds of Satangas out there. Many people call them different things, just as well as of our native ways have different names for them. I apologize, I haven't read the comments yet, but I want to put out there straight. I don't mess around. I give you true knowledge. And I want people to understand that I do my best to protect everyone. I'll put my neck out there. I put myself out there. Now, when they were investigating, they were letting me know what's going on, what state, and they asked me not to tell anyone that they're in your state because they're doing it and they don't want people to pop up and as you're investigating then doing something. So this is why I didn't say anything. But yes, a few of them did get sick. I did mention that, and I did say that. Now, many things can take your energy, and I've mentioned it many times over and over. So if I got to keep repeating for you to understand something, and when it's in a question and then into a different question, it's going to be the same answer. So I do have patience, and I am going to. I don't get mad easy. I do get overwhelmed when I'm trying to help certain people, and when they are live or even in a Zoom meeting or something, and I get drained because they want me to help control what is there. And I do that. Sometimes the tribal council says, no, stop. For what? Are those people actually caring? Do they even think that you're doing what you can for them? I am not like other relatives. I do say, and I do share in pictures, and I do teach those to see what's in the picture or photographs. All I wish is that for you to understand that what I speak to give you knowledge and advice. And if you wish not to, then don't follow me. I'm not forcing anyone to subscribe. I'm not forcing anyone to donate. I've always managed somehow in my lifetime to trade with my other sisters, other relatives, so I can make the earrings, the chokers, the chest jewelry, the chest choker. I try to accommodate you guys sometimes, the people. But it's okay when I don't hear back or receive thank you. It's okay. I don't look forward to that. But I can feel that you are trying to say it in your mind. Thank you. Hi. When I speak my language, people are learning. I want that. I want them to learn. People are say, well, I might be 1/4 or 1/3 of native. Okay, I'm glad. But the tribal councils from different tribals, they said no. Don't give information if they're not on the ledger. But I say they have family. They have other relatives in the past that are ancestors now. They have the right to know. They have the right to feel and to understand. See, this is what I fight for people to really, truly understand. And I try to get the information for you so you have that knowledge. But if you can't understand or want to listen to what I have to say, then why do you bother again coming at me? I know there's many channels that call out other channels and stuff. But if I'm actually calling you, I will say your name. All I say is that I pray for you and I give you the knowledge what you have sent to me. That is not it, it's close to it, and this is what it can do, and this is what it can smell, and where does it live. I will say, I hear Mother Rainfeather telling me to Nishto komiana stakashite isna ishwahai enikayate, telling me to swear to give everyone what they need. I'm not like that. I don't have a loose tongue. I don't even like to say the F word or the S word that ends with a T, where you go potty in a white toilet. I don't like to say things like that because an elder doesn't speak like that. Well, Mama Rainfeather did, but she's gone through a lot. She had many, many deep challenges from our tribal men. And that's where I came in too. I wasn't the only one. There is 7 other women that also in the same as me. But there is so misunderstanding, so mistreated, not appreciating. I try to give my darnest. There, darnest. That's my bad word. I don't like the word hate, and I don't. You have to understand, I am not a person, a woman that is likes to be out saying the wild with the tongue. When a man speaks with the wild of the tongue, that's not true to himself. And a relative would tell him, and other elders will tell him. But again, I come on and I made this channel because I've had many blessings from other elders that tell me, yes, other people need to be understanding what is actually they're trying to do to encourage them to do correctly, to understand the words that we give. If they don't want to understand what I'm saying, bah, bah means go. The 9 languages I speak, I sometimes speak my language and then I speak English. That is my only pet peeve. The creator, as you guys know, is Jesus Christ. That is who I pray to. I do not enter to his church because that is, to me, you guys are different. And believe me, I'm not mocking. But the creator is me. Us natives, that's who we believe. And there are other relatives that go to a church, and that is fine. But me, brought up and went to all different churches with many relatives, I'm like, you guys can't make up your mind who and what. When we have followed the laws that the natives say we shall be learned to the creator is our temple. Now, I know the Bible very well. And I also know that man has crypted the Bible too. I have an old Bible that is about 1700 years old. Back from 1700s, I mean. And that was my great Nisna, great Nisna, had spoken to me about it. And I understand that many words were changed. They have been cryptids, and the Bigfoots at the supper table. But now it's changed. When others do want to know certain information, they say, oh, if you want, I'll tell you this and you can understand. Okay. Now I have helped one lady. She's a single mother. And she had many things that she didn't understand in her backyard. And I felt that she needed help. She has spoken to one of my sons. And I got to speaking with her, and I felt her. Not knowing her yet, but I felt her. Then, when I asked her, what is it you're not understanding? She said, I'm scared. I have gone up my mountain and I've cried. I sat in the stump and cried. But I felt somebody was watching me. I was actually on the phone with her and I told her, show me your area. This is what I want you to do. I want you to start from your left and go all the way to your right. There was a female Bigfoot about 100 yards. She's crying on the phone with me. She don't understand. She wanted to take her life. That's how she felt. She felt that everything was coming at her. And I told her, you're not being positive. You're allowing the hurt and anger from others interfere with your life and your mind. I said, listen to me. The Satangas hear you crying or get angry. They're going to come at you as prey. She says, I can't. I have 2 little ones and I can't do this. Then you need to snap out of it. I have talked to her. I have sent her a protection medicine bag. I have sent her smudge sticks. I have sent her many sweet grass. She says, oh, I'll pay you later. I promise I'll pay you later. I said, no, it's okay. Because I know you can't. And those that do ask me, and that's why I say, we can make it happen if you need a protection bag. I have worked with many people and not give 125, and they whatever you can really afford, I can work with you. Why? Because I care. I want what's safe for you in your heart. And if you are having anxiety, I pray for that Creator takes it and allow Mother Earth to have it. I also want you to understand the pain and aches that you get, I asked to bring to me. I did this to this young lady. I gave her all the information she needed. And I have not heard from her anymore. It is very hard that me knowing that I pray for someone that had cancer, just as well as I did. I said, go to treatment. And you tell me what is it that they really want to do. You realize this lady, for me praying and asking the healing from Mother Earth to give me the strength of her energy to keep healing her. She did the surgery, they took it out, and it has not come back. And it has already been 2 years. And she's one of my viewers. She doesn't comment, but she watches. She thanks me so much. I always get texts. Thank you, Mama Bear. Thank you for all you do. I wish people would actually listen to you, listen to the kind words you bring and the prayers. I try my darn best to reach out to everyone, and some don't care to respond back, or they're busy. I understand. But after 4 days, you're still not responding? That's what makes me upset. And I tell myself, breathe and let it go. Do I want to try to vision what? No, I'm not going to waste my energy on that. I'm not going to do that to my heart. So then my heart will stop. But me giving the guidance to tell you what the Bigfoots are, and there's different clans, or what an it can do. I've mentioned it over and over to many people to understand what a dogman can do. A dogman is out first to see, sniff who's there in their area. We are the day people, they are the night people. Yes, there is dragons. Yes, there's fairies. There is village people, which are they're smaller. They can read your mind, make you nauseous, make you feel like you're lost. This is why I say eat bear root. Listen to what I say, even if you're on live. And if you wish me not to, then tell me, I don't want to hear this. And I will back off. But again, you have your viewers contacting me. Oh, Mama Bear Claw, can you please pray for whoever and protect them? Well, I have protected them. Some of them have their protection bags prayed over me from different many things, depending what is on that individual that I felt. And then I will talk to whoever comes here. Sometimes other elders come here. And they say, okay, let's pray together on it. Let's bring the positive and the most powerful energy we can to heal this person. And they asked me, what have you done? I ask you to give me their sickness. I've done it for a couple, and I've been doing it still. And I can feel that they're going on the right way, and I'm getting their sickness. It will take my breath away. Sometimes I will get blurry. This is because I'm asking the evil to give to me. But again, no one really understands what I'm trying to say. All the information I want to give out is positive. I have not yet stirred anyone wrong. And if I did, please come towards me. Tell me. I don't think you did this the way you said, and it's not working. Tell me. Please tell me. Face me. Tell me I'm wrong. I try very hard to use my stories with my clan. Remember, I got 3 clans. Also, my good relative Robert in Canada. We have spoken. We discuss and exchange. He says, that's where I get tired. That's why I don't go live. And this is why I only make videos. And I said, I know. But, sometimes we need to teach them to understand if they want to know that kind of world. Even with its spirits, the same thing. They say, oh, you don't know much. Everyone I know have always told me, yes, You've been right. I'm not trying to give myself credit. I'm trying to give you credit. I'm trying to help you understand who and what and why. If you feel I'm wasting my energy, then I can back off. I can remove myself from you. And then what I'll say, I'll just make sure I unsubscribe so I don't have to help you in your channel. Many of them, I believe the creator helps me to give certain ones to understand in the field. When others don't understand me, it's okay. And I ask anyone, if you want to come on board here, you're welcome. Just text it and tell me, and I'll allow you to come up here if you want to address something, or if you feel that I'm wrong. Believe me, tell me. I'm taking my time, my patience to give you some information so you understand what a dogman can do and a Bigfoot. Now, if you want to know more about the Wingalo and that let me see. I have already. But I understand I have to repeat myself constantly. I also understand that many have their own opinion, and that's good. That's all right. I'm only trying to give you the knowledge that you need. See, even my husband, he's Mexican and Chow Chow, but he claims more Mexican. His mother was Chow Chow, and he's like 1/4. He says, God, I feel like you're preaching to our kids again, like reminding you what is right. I said, I'm not even being loud. He goes, breathe. You know, I'm a people person, and many people say, well, why those natives get drunk? Why do they, because that's how they handle themselves. Not all natives are like that. I hope I didn't disturb anyone's. I'm not trying to bring them down or make them understand for my message. But I want you to understand what I do to help others is genuine. It's from my heart, and what the creator tells me, you need to do this, tell this person. I want you to understand that I'm here to help you. That's all I'm trying to do, is help you understand what is on this earth, the forests, the woods. Many people say, oh, I've gone through this. I'm sorry you've gone through that difficult time, but healing can come. You have to remember that when a Bigfoot is in your area, they have feelings too. They can feel the anger or the sadness with you. If you're unsettled with yourself, they can feel it. A dogman can feel it. But when it comes to an it or a wingalo, they love to feel it. They're like, oh, you're such unsettled. You have great fear, I smell. Let me try to touch you and put the 3 scratches on you and suck you down. And they will, and your eyes will be very black. Because the more closer they get to you, the more they're going to want to. You taste delightful. You become their prey so fast before you can even pull out. That little metal that you're carrying in that little sack, and then you have to clip or just aim and pow pow, it's going to come to you before even you can get it out. Unless you're carrying in your hand and you're walking through the forest and the woods, you're looking at more coming at you, because that means you're hunting. Believe me. It says cran grape. I came home and my husband said, drink some. I can feel that you have tension in you. I didn't even feel like smudging because I want to get my point across. I wanted to share that info. I wanted to make sure you all understand. But when you are asking me many things and I tell you and give you taking the credit, okay, that's fine. More power. Like I said, I'm not going to drive. I've already allowed one person get me so upset that I didn't want to talk, or I wanted to shut the channel down, or I just wanted to be alone. I'm just like anyone else, and get upset and get hurt. But this time I'm not hurt or upset. I'm just disbelief. Wow. That's what I want to say. Wow. Like that. Okay. But when I do answer back, and I answer very calmly and provide what you need. So, I tell myself that not allow anyone that has not been to a tribal communion or a tribal, or on the res. Now you have to ask permission to come on, and it's a big thing. You need to ask for the right questions and stuff. I know I'll say my res. I know a couple others too. But I know that sometimes things are hard for other people to understand when I speak the truth. Maybe it's too, how do you say, straightforward, potent. When you ask something, I come out and say as it is, as I can say it straight. And I also tell you, I'm going to say that it might be too blunt. I'm sorry. That's who I am. I say it straight across. You like it, you see it. That's who I am. I am an honest person. And I just want to help others understand. Excuse me. Wow, I've spoken for an hour now. Let me get to the oops. Marcy, Bob, CP, Dilihi, Harold, Arnold, not Harold. Jackie, Good Auto, Uncut. Thank you for all coming here. Let me go ahead and read. Tansei, everyone, and Mama Bear Claw. Tansei, you do an amazing job at helping other people, including me. Hi, hi. Nekra. Means thank you, and also in Navajo, thank you. So many, like my nephew, he has a YouTube channel. He goes, oh, yeah, oh. Now let's go ahead and talk about what we should not be talking about. And we talk about the it. Nashteke. It's like telling you that it is around, it's coming, it smells you. Allow it to have fear. That's what he does. I tell him, you've gone insane. You're asking too much for it to come. He says, oh no, there's plenty, many around the states, auntie. Because every state is cursed. Every state has something. Every state is have happiness too. It's just how the people want to see it or understand it. I say true. But when you speak with the elders, he says, yes, auntie, I know you're an elder. And yes, the other elders tells us you have to ask us questions. You have to get permission to speak of it. But when other people, they say the full word, that's okay. You're not supposed to, but you're learning. It gives you telling them, come on in. Welcome to my area. Welcome to my home. And this is why I say it all the time. But when you go ask someone else and they say the same thing, well, the it, but I never hear you say it. You used to say the whole word. And now that you spoke to, goodness sake, that's all right. Don't say uncut. Hi, thank you. I do my best, and I do try very hard to give the knowledge and some of my experience. There's more stories that I could say, and I tell you what I've gone through. I have battle wounds too. Believe me, I do. I stand up and I fight a demon. I do. I have. And I will continue. This is what much elders that are medicine that do things like this, they use their strength, their energy, and their power to help those that are going through many different things. Very correct, CP. You shall ask the Creator to give you much guidance and understanding. Tony, excuse me. You know, CP, I've told you my phone line is always open. You have my personal phone number. You can text me or you can call me. Video call me if you like. I have no shame. I I'm a very open person that wants to make sure people understand what is actually there, and give them certain exercises to rest their eyes or their mind or learn to breathe and go through many things. Well, I do say many blessings to all those who come. I appreciate that. Um, I do get my rest, and I know that, yes, sometimes it does drain me. Even to speak of many different things, and I try to give the proper education for many humans. Bob, yes and no. Uh, brats with cheddars. Oh, I love those. Ooh, women brats. Um, you I'm one that's not going to be mocking anyone, because everyone is just finding out really what's in our area or your area. I just, want the Pacific person to understand that when you want answers and you want to understand, and then I'm telling you what can be or helping you in some way. And if you understood what I'm saying, then you know, because then I want you to understand that many people have known, others don't. And the Creator and Mother Earth are trying to allow you to visit and gather information. That means learning, understanding the cryptid. We try to, people, relatives, natives, we all try to give the proper advice. So if it has come in your area, then we are trying to tell you this is happening. This can be what's going on. Correct? That is very true, CP. I always do. Ew, you're puking. Why? Hi, hi. Thank you. You have to remember that what Mother Earth has in many plants that teaches us there's many things there for headaches, for cancer, for colds, for coughs, for aches, for arthritis, um, bringing healing to our body. I have been working on so many different remedies through my life, from teas, leaves that you can eat just like lettuce, like a salad, to understand what can help you with the swelling and everything. I do many things to give many people the guidance. And those who accept my guidance, I appreciate. Shout out to my girlfriend, Juliet. She's awesome. Does she come on here, Ace? Does she? I don't know who she is. You know, I am still healing. Um, my left leg swells up when I do try to do too much walking, too much bending and lifting. But I tell myself it is important that I keep forward. And I don't want myself to feel that I can't exceed, because I know I can and I know I will. Okay. She is from the Philippines. Does she speak Tagalog? Is she from Manila in the Philippines? I have a relative that's married to a Filipino, and he didn't want to go to the Philippines, but she has a home there with him. So, and they live in Manila. It's like a big city because there's many little islands around there. He speaks Tagalog, which is almost like speaking Spanish. I know that many times people come on here and they just listen and then go, and they listen some more and then go. I've learned that I cannot feel. I cannot feel. I don't want to feel no one's energy. But when she lives in Manila, yeah, that's why I said I can feel in. I know there's a lot of girls on YouTube and they sing, they dance, and they wear, again, I'm not trying to attack no one. They wear tiny little blouses and, you know, it's just kind of the same thing like in Vietnam. The women there see men, ooh, you have money? You want to come live with me? I can give you everything. Then when you're in the States, hey babe, you want something? I got something for you. It's everywhere. That's why I tell my sons, be careful who you speak with. Because, it's hard for even a male or for a female. In different countries or not, they truly do try to be themselves, and sometimes they come from a poor family. I came from a poor family. Mama and I cut potatoes. Yes, babe. Yes. My husband checking on me. Okay, I wasn't trying to attack you, like I said. As you know, um, many channels, they have a lot of subscribers. And if you look at mine, I'm 377. I'm happy with that because at first I was just trying for 100. But spreading the word and the knowledge, it grew. But I don't see it growing up to 1,000. I don't really see it maybe close to 500, but it's okay because I don't force anyone, like I said, to hit that like buttons or subscribe. Even it's free, but many people say they have their channels to get paid. And I'm with you right there, John. As much work I do for my relatives before, I never got paid. I never got paid for um, all the flying I had to do. All that came out of my pocket. Even that the council says we have to get together in a certain state. Excuse me, I am so sorry. And I'm like, I'm poor. I don't have money. But here in the summers, if I wasn't dancing, I would go with Mama and we cut apricots, pick prunes, climb the tree to get the apricots, the peaches, the apples, the oranges, pears. I worked in the artichoke field too. Those are really hard. Those are worse than the pineapples. I've done all that. And growing up, it was just my mother, me, and my baby sister. we did what we can to survive. But like I say, if you have money and you're willing to spend it, I need oxygen. I'm yawning too much. When you can feel things, correct, Jackie, right? You know, when I see a homeless out here, I see a sign and I look at him. So he says a sign, he can't find work. He's homeless. I'll go around, I'll pick up a few hamburgers and some water. And I give it to him. I'll go back around. Here you go. And here's $2 for a beer because I know that's what you want. But that's all you're getting. If you need clothing, a tent, or something, here's my number. And I'll go get it for you. I come and I tell my husband, I gave a man my phone number. His name was Paul, and he lost his job. He was 39 years old. He got divorced. His wife didn't want him because he couldn't find a job no more. So I tell you this. I have a lot of love, and I'm proud who I am. And I will continue to this day to feel, yeah, okay, thank you. As my mom used to tell me and Mama Rainfeather, we are worth more than money. We should be proud that the Creator has brought us to Mother Earth, because life is short. Creator, when He says it's time for my child to come to paradise, be joyful. But when it is time, don't be scared. Tell yourself, I am not scared. I'm going with my Creator. He's given me the love and understanding. He will share me with my family up there. Now, everybody has done something wrong and in their lifetime and make mistakes. The Creator will forgive you. When you, okay, this is me. I tell my husband, don't feel bad. Don't get upset. But I feel calm when I'm with my satangas. I feel alive when I'm with my Bigfoots. I can feel my energy bouncing off, their energy bouncing off on me. And I know the Creator is looking down, smiling, and saying, I'm proud of my child. I am proud who you are. I am proud of myself. I have come to many death things many times. You won't believe it. Even starting at 6 years old. Life can be very challenging, and it's okay to have those challenges because the Creator helps us understand those challenges. I hope I'm able to explain things and how you are understanding. In life, we have many daggers, many hurtful, misunderstood. Then there are some that are graceful, blissful, trustful, guidance, teaching us to understand the world. If I can't give the proper guidance, then seek somewhere, and I'll be proud that you did. At least tell me, I did something right. My husband says, why? Why do you want them to tell you? Because I want to correct it. I don't like to be hanging, misunderstood. I'm a type of woman that is gonna go full force. He says, no, your passion is too strong for it. True. I have a heart just like everyone. And so do cryptid creatures. Satangas have feelings. So is a dogman. I won't say that an it or a wingalo because they're come from evil. But even the Creator says the evil also needs love because it was misunderstood. There is a lot of anger and hurt in this world. And I was told by many I can't cure everyone. I said, I know that, but I can try. I'm not being no pastor, no deacon, no preacher. I don't preach. I speak with of knowledge and wisdom and guidance, and most of all, my love. I want everyone to understand, and you're not alone. Don't face it alone. I tell people too, don't go in the forest or the woods by yourself, even if it's a day during the day, because then you're allowing something to come. Other channels are not like me. They're very different. They speak different. Sometimes people say, well, you're harsh, or I don't understand, because I don't know how to lie. I don't know how to cheat. I speak the truth. I want you to learn to understand that, this can happen. But if you feel you need to go on to get more belief, okay, go ahead. That's fine. You go alone because you have experience over 17 years with yours, Josh. Come on. And some of these channels don't even have near that. Not even 5 years. I've got over 50 plus years. This is why I say I have many and I know what they can do. Oh, yes, Marcy. But the most important thing is help yourself. Make sure you're good here in your heart and your mind is able to react to that. Yep, we do go with him at time to time. Danze, Tracy, welcome, welcome. Many people will probably have to rewatch this video as I has spoken many words to understand about the Dogman, the Satangas, encrypted, and I needed to clear the air on things. But the arguments and stuff is not good. This is why when I speak with the councils, they say, "Oh goodness, here comes trouble." I said, "Why do you say that? I'm also giving you something that you want to hear about." And believe me, they come on here and they watch my channel and they watch everyone that I help. And they're like, oh. They make little notes, and then we discuss it. So, and it's okay, like I said. All right, everyone. Been on for an hour and a half. Tomorrow's Thursday. I think I'm going to give myself a break. Who knows? I might have a happy moment and come on. But I do want to say thank you. Hi, for always supporting me. I give much love to everyone here, and I do my prayers for you. It's not 1 or 2 times a day that I don't pray for everyone. And if y'all need a protection bag, let me know. If you need smudge sticks, I have those too. But I want everyone to have a blessed evening and enjoy your family. And most of all, be happy with yourself, okay? May the Creator be with you. And nako esta inenekosyo ehak inekukunoaita este ako aine kikaye kun tokaye to haite on tishkoton neketoye community hai. I also want to apologize if you felt I offended you here. And I was also going to talk about the river water and the lake water, but I have to do it another time to explain. But I want the prayers of the Creator, Mother Earth, to bring you many blessings and to be calm. So thank you again for coming and hearing me speak. And I hope I have given you much guidance. I pray for you, and may you be blessed. Please be safe. Be true to yourself. Okay? Much love. I'm Elder Medicine Bear Claw. Hi, Nishka Kunya. Have a good evening. Want to join when you do that? Oh, the river water or the lake water? And then it's not fish water. Really, I didn't say fish water. All right. And if you need to get a hold of me, phone numbers on there in the community, email, even my phone number's on there. If you text me, tell me, hey, this is so-and-so. So I'm like, who? And I don't want to feel for it. I tell myself, don't do it. But please give a name. Again, you know my heart is open to hear for you. My ear is always there. Much love to you all. May the Creator protect you. Hi, hi. I will, Scott, I will. Thank you. Hi.